They need to see my hair. Oh, it started. Hi, welcome again. It's your favorite duo. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe right now.
Yes, and like.
I'm gonna give you a minute
and comment.
No, a second. Right on the top right. Is it top right or top left? I don't know.
Channel, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm new to this too. So please go ahead and subscribe now before you even get a chance to watch this video.
Because it's good.
It's
my
good.
Doing bits out here.
Yeah, tell them. What am I doing? Bits. So we're back again. I thought I'll use my friend as much as I can. Who actually came to visit me.
Under 48 hours.
Yeah, literally. She came for just 2 nights from London. She came to America for a wedding, but she stopped by Maryland to see
Amia, my baby,
to see me. So we thank God for that. Yeah. So today we're talking about the African culture. No, the good and bad. So we're both Nigerian. I am Yoruba. She's half Yoruba, half Igbo. Are you okay?
Yeah, Yoruba, half Yoruba, half Igbo.
Ebun. No, Ebun. Chiamaka Ebun. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about the good and the bad.
And the ugly.
And the ugly. We're gonna talk about the good things that you've learned from your parents that you would actually like to take forward to your children, and the ones that we don't really. Our generation is like, no, we're not. Our generation is not about that life, isn't it? Yeah. But one thing I do have to say is that I do appreciate about the African culture. It's so rich.
Nigerian culture.
Oh, sorry, yeah, not African. Sorry, Nigerian culture. Even sometimes I actually even feel like there's a difference between Yoruba, Igbo, Edo people, Hausa, whatever. Yeah, because I have Edo friends. They will be like, "Yo, I'm not Igbo, I'm Edo." Yeah. So I had to make that clear. Yeah. But even sometimes I feel like even especially Yoruba and Igbo people, I don't actually have a lot. I don't think I have any Hausa friends.
I don't, you know.
I don't. Yeah.
That's like I know
3 main. Obviously, there's different parts of Nigeria, tribes in Nigeria. But like 3 main is Yoruba, Hausa, and Igbo. All right. So do you wanna say? Would you say? I'm trying to frame this question properly. Yeah. Okay. What is one thing about the Nigerian culture that you will not be taking forward when you have your own kids?
That I won't. Oh my gosh. There's too many. I love my Nigerian culture, but there's a lot of things that I definitely won't control. Yo, I feel like Nigerian families, Nigerian families, some really love to control their, especially if you're younger. I feel like there's so much control and manipulation within our culture, in our families, in the church system. There's way too much control. There's this business of hierarchy, like who's the head, basically that element of you're younger, you can't say nothing.
You can't have a voice.
You can't have a voice.
Yeah. So I think this is the thing. Okay, but you know what I think the problem is as well? If you know better, you do better. True. And I feel like because of the way our parents were raised, and they didn't know any better, that's how most of them raised us. They were raised in a society where they couldn't speak. When adults are talking, you keep quiet. And that's in their defense, because me being a parent now, I know better now because I've taken the time to know better. I grew up in the Western world. No, it's true. I read about stuff.
In Nigeria. I didn't grow up in your time. I grew up in Britain. So my big thing is though, at my big age, like when I've passed a certain age, that you can't treat me the same way anymore. Why am I?
Where are you? You was coming. No, but the thing is, it sounds funny. But being a parent now, there are some. I get why some parents are the way they. I mean, some people are just crazy.
To a almost 2-year-old.
I know. No. Listen. When Amia is foreign and she's traveling, she better call me and say, "Mommy, I'm traveling."
It's her prerogative.
No, it's not. I'm the mother. Hey, don't talk.
Anyway, my baby, don't worry, I got you.
That's what Africans do. I'm talking, you're talking. How many talkers? No, okay. Honestly though, I do like the part of Nigerian culture the common sense. Like my mom especially. You know when your mom just give you that look.
Do you know what? Yeah. You know what I love about Nigerian culture?
That look.
It's like Like I have people in a certain place where when they walk in, like they don't know how to keep their mouth shut. Remember when you were younger, you used to talk too much, and your mom be like, stop talking.
Yeah, like you know the place. Yeah, the place for everything.
For everything. Like you learn the art of like where to speak, where to be quiet, how to conduct yourself in environments.
That conducting yourself. Yeah, no.
Now I know when my parents were like, Deborah, you talk too much, shut your mouth. Now I know, like some people, big adults, you talk too much.
Yeah, I don't control. There's some things you don't even say. Wow. And like you said, even though the Nigerian culture can be so harsh and everything like that, not everyone was raised properly. I'm sorry to say, it's when you grow older, you meet some people you're like, thank God for my parents. Like, mommy, daddy, thank you for taking time to really raise me well, because it's so true. Like the whole talking too much thing, you are in the midst of people, there's some things you just don't say.
No, just
like it's just like you're like, no, you don't, like, stop it. Like you don't say that. But what? Okay, so I think one of the problems I have with the African culture is the fact the Nigerian culture is, with some people, you don't have the ability to build a genuine relationship with your children because they grew up in that era where everything just yes ma, it's more of an authoritative relationship. Like your parents say something, you have to do it. So you don't actually have the opportunity to grow up with them. You know, you're dating, you can't even tell some people though, not some people, because I have friends who grew up in the UK, but they have a genuine, like I have a good
friendship relationship.
And I still respect my mom. I can never, even when you think, oh my god, you can't, she knows my mom. You can't even think some stuff. You're like, what are you thinking? I don't, what did you say? Without you even saying anything. My mom does not take nonsense.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I have a friend, I talk to my mom every day. Like we have a friendship. We can talk. Even my dad doesn't talk much, but we can be in a room and we can, you know, actually crack jokes. As I got older, when I was growing up, it's like, yeah, everyone just kind of stay in their lane.
Yeah.
And for my mom to be like that, actually I had a conversation with my mom, like, okay, we need to actually build a proper relationship, because if you don't know better, you don't do better. And it's like, for you to build a relationship, African parents, you have to be open.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of Nigerian parents want to say, yes, I want a relationship, we need to build relationship, but the moment that you want to make a decision for yourself, the moment that you're saying this is what I want to do, no, you don't agree. And what I don't like about our culture is that we use religion and culture in the same
together, and it's not even the same.
We want to act like it's Christianity, but then really it's part of your culture, which is fine. But if I do you get what I'm trying to say?
The whole Christianity thing and culture is very important.
It's an element of control.
Yeah, it is, because as a Christian, if you yourself as a parent, you're not even living out the word of God, you're on the phone casting people out in Nigeria and Yoruba, but then you want to be telling me, the Bible says respect your parents.
Yeah.
The Bible says be careful about you speak to people. How about that? No, it's so true. Like, you know, you can't, when they want to control you, that's when they tell you what does the Bible say. Honor your father and your mother. But the Bible also says, parents, do not what? Provoke.
Yeah. So
your children.
If you want a genuine relationship with your child,
you have to be open-minded.
Then you have to be open-minded. Then you actually have to allow your child to make mistakes. And when I say child, I mean in their grown 20s or 30s. Like, you have to allow them to do what they want to do. You're there to give them advice,
guide them. But this is the problem as well. It's how you start. Right? Some parents, they've missed it for many years, and then when your child is not 25, you want to start. I mean, it's never too late to start a relationship. I agree. But in that sense, where a child feels like you haven't been there for them, really been there, because some Nigerian parents believe that as long as I provide for you, that's it. Oh, I give you money. But money is not what raises a child. Children need time. They need you to invest in them. They need to know that they matter. They need to know that, okay, even if you're a businessman, you're a pastor, you're this, you're that, if they come to you first, they know that they need to know that, okay, I am daddy's or I am mommy's priority. 100%. That's how kids grow up, and that's how they grow. But if you're like, oh, I sent you to school, I give you money, and then you guys don't even how your child can't even come and talk to you. They're getting bullied in school. It's like, shut up your mouth. What did you do? Like some Nigerian parents will believe their teachers more than their kids. Like, you know, your child, I know you did it, and the child is like, mommy, but you're not even giving me a chance to talk. You don't understand. So that's what they disconnect. And that's why I said, you know what, because of the way some of them were raised, they don't know any better. But now that I'm a parent as well, I know that going forward, I need to, if I want a relationship with my daughter, I need to start from how she's young. I mean, I'm still her mom. I'm not her friend now.
No.
I am your mom.
Yes,
we are not friends. I am your mother. You do as I say. But as she grows older, I need to be open. Because for a child
cultivate that relationship.
For a child to want to come and speak to you freely, you have to open. You have to be open. You have to have an open arm for her to be like, she can actually come and talk to you.
Yeah.
You say, oh yeah, are you dating? And then she's like,
Don't say like that.
yeah. That's how they ask.
I thought you said that. That's what you want to do.
No. I'm saying that's how they ask. Are you dating? And you're like, yeah, mom, there's actually a boy I like. At your age!
Oh, but then you can be free with me. You can talk to me. You know I won't tell anybody. I won't tell your dad. I promise you. Just talk to me. Okay, mommy, I like boy. You like boy?
Mama, you
Mommy, come and hear your daughter. Come and hear her. Before you start sleeping with people.
So you're sleeping around?
So you have sex. Do you know what it means? So tight. Do you understand?
And you're like,
Forget.
I like a boy.
It's okay. I like.
Yeah, but the funny thing is, there are some of my friends who their parents are so cool. So there's another problem.
Yeah.
You have the ones that their parents are too cool. Libra. They're Libra Nigerians. We are so Libra that your kids just don't have home training at all.
There's a balance.
Yeah, you have to have a balance. Like, if you want to be cool with your kids, then you can be cool, but please teach them common sense, like knowing how to, you know, like carry themselves when they go to people's houses. You are hungry, yeah, I'm hungry. Oh, let me tell you guys a funny story. I don't know if I won't remember this story. But went to someone's house, and then I think the person that cooked, I'll never forget. My mom might have forgotten because she's beaten me so many times. I was so hungry, but I think one doesn't understand. I'm like, if this is your friend here, why can't I eat in the house?
Yeah.
So auntie comes down, oh Tommy, are you hungry? I'm like, so I looked at my mom, I'm like, I want to say yes, but I'm looking at my mom's like, that love is say yes.
You know the
and I'm like, I'm hungry, but my mommy,
You're finished, yeah.
Guys, I don't know how I'm alive today. Thank you, Lord, because I know you had greater plans for my life. Bruh. My mom just said, no, I'm telling you to eat the food. Come on, Tommy, everybody eat.
You have to get disgrace your mom.
So I'm like, auntie, yes, give me the food.
Mama money.
So I ate the food, and that's like my last
supper. You enjoyed that food well.
Yeah, I thought let me just enjoy this food because I might not even make it. Don't cry, don't beg. I knew that I might not make it the next day.
Yeah.
But I'm still here.
Lesson from there.
Yeah. Ever since then, before we go as a mommy, I will say, yeah, this person's house that we're going. Can we eat there? As in openly eat or just taste water? No, but I love African culture.
100%. I love my culture.
I love it, but there's some things that, you know, the whole control thing, the whole, you know, trying to actually build a relationship with your children. Yeah. You know,
I think that's
and be open-minded. Like you grew up, especially if you grew up in Nigeria, a mother or a father that grew up in Nigeria, and a child that grew up in the UK or in Australia or in America, the environment is different.
Yeah.
There are some things that, you know, but I do hate the whole talking back. That some children have to use an excuse. Oh, I grew up here.
No, but it depends what kind of talking back that you're talking about.
No, and what age? Why should a 12-year-old be telling me, no, mom, I'm not gonna do that?
No, but I think
No.
I think that there are conversations that need to be had.
No, for example, conversation is different. Having a conversation
but that is talking back.
No,
that is what
is
in our culture is considered as talking back. Because if you're
that you have a voice.
Yes, if you're telling me that I've done something, you're telling me off for something, and I'm like, mommy, I didn't do it. In our culture, that is considered talking back. Like, shut your mouth.
That's not what
you're
I
being
meant.
defensive.
Or you're being disrespectful.
If I'm not saying to be disrespectful as a child, you don't disrespect your parents at all,
know.
or talk back in a way where
going to.
Yeah, because you know back in the day, if you even stand a certain way.
Yeah,
like,
that's right.
Why is your eye looking this way? Like,
so you have to be like this. Yeah. Are you lying?
Yeah.
You're like, do I answer? Is this a true question? Do I answer?
Yeah.
And then you answer. Look at you answer me.
100%. But
don't worry, guys. This is not how we were raised. So don't call. People call social service for our parents.
I beg. I'm big nice.
Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Look how we survived. We have manners. We have home training. No, but it's so funny that, you know, some of the things your parents did, you don't appreciate some of the things until you get older and you meet other people and you're like, wow, I was really raised well. Like, what happened to sis? Bro, what happened? And it's crazy that, you know, the Nigerian culture is so rich. Some people are, you know, I mean, they're quite extreme, and they'll say, you know, you will not die, I'm training you. But I do believe that, you know, when you take time to raise a child, even though some children might go wayward, or they might have that little rebellious stage or whatever, they always somehow find their way back. And they always, if you've raised them in love and in discipline, you know how some people they get rebellious because they feel like their parents are doing too much, and then eventually as they get older they might find Christ or find themselves or whatever, and then come back, okay, you know what, mom wasn't so bad because mom didn't know any better. So I feel like we need to kind of, you know, be lenient with the way we, no, I'm saying even the way some of us might be. Some people are angry at their parents, the way they were raised, and I'm like, sometimes I don't blame them, but we have to come up from a place of understanding, because guess what, there's some things that we do now that our children's generation will be different. Will be different for them.
You know what I think it is though, is that in our culture, and to be fair, it's a lot of other cultures as well, but I think that sometimes where children who are now adults are still holding on to their angers, because a lot of our parents don't take responsibility for
the actions.
So we'll be telling you about how we feel and what we think that you've done,
and there's no sorry,
so that's why you're upset. So that's why
ordinary
get to a fight. And I think and a lot of that, do you get what I'm saying? A lot of that relates to how we behave mentally. Because where we're trying to get closure, we're trying to move forward, but the person who you love so much and who you expect to be open-minded and be progressive is not taking responsibility for their actions, so it's hard to move on. So I think even for us as adults, even I've had to learn that there's just some things that you just got to give to God and just move on and just pray, and ask God to help them.
You're so
as
right.
well.
African parents, mommies and daddies, there's nothing wrong with saying sorry to your children. Actually, your kids will respect you more.
Acknowledging
Actually, as a Christian that a lot of these African people claim, you should be able to admit when you're wrong, because your kids don't need perfect parents. They just need parents who can hold themselves accountable and can say, you know what, I did this the wrong way, I wronged you, because that's how a child learns, and they can fail, but they can get back up. But if you're always like, oh, I was first in school, so who was second? If all our parents were first, so who was second? Who came last? All of you were first position.
When I went to visit my grandma when she used to live in America, and she used to tell me about my mom's bad behavior, I was like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
My grandma had paid herself.
May her soul rest in peace. My grandma was legit, boy.
She was like, your mom was rude. Your mom was not like that. The way my mom used to beat me.
Like, I told that to my mother, you don't do it to me. I'm like, let's call mama and ask. Why don't we call grandma and ask her?
I couldn't believe it. When I came back to the country now, when I came back to UK, and I was telling my mom everything, she's like, go to your room.
She doesn't reply. I don't know.
What do you mean?
Oh, when did that happen? Is that what she said? No, but okay, let's round this up. African parents, there's nothing wrong with apologizing. There's nothing wrong with owning up that you failed your children, you didn't do things the right way. That will actually help them get closure, and apart from that, forgive you and move and actually build a genuine relationship with them. Because I don't think a lot of African parents feel so entitled. They don't, let's not get into that, it's another video. They don't want to put in the work, but they're trying to just do stuff. Nah, like one thing I love about my mom is, my mom actually calls me a lot. My mom has told me, oh, you don't call me. That's not about Nigerian culture.
This video to
no,
it's true.
Adults, this is my thing. If you have a phone as well, why can't you call me?
It's your responsibility as my daughter to be calling me. It's your responsibility.
No, I get that. But I'm in a stage of my life, I'm hustling, yo. I got time.
A relationship is two-way.
Like,
both people have to cultivate and nurture that relationship.
Unless you've called me several times and I've ignored your calls, I haven't called you, and I said, Tommy, I've been calling you for the past 2 days, which they usually exaggerate. For the past 1 month, you have several missed calls on your phone. Why didn't you call back? Then I can get it. But when, not even just parents now, those African aunties, uncles, oh, don't you know how to call somebody?
You've never called me.
You've never called me before. Like, so why, like, that whole, they want to just be, they want to receive and receive. No, like, you're the adult. What? I mean, not the adult, but you're the older one. Like, how can you call and say, in our culture, that stuff, in our culture, we don't do this, you don't do that. That's fine, but a relationship is a two-way. Like, our generation is different. We like to actually build relationship with people, cultivate that habit of actually, talking. And sometimes some people don't like to talk on the phone. Why don't you just respect that? It's not every time I want to be on the phone.
Yes, it's
like
true.
It's not.
Sorry.
No, but I do love Nigerian culture, but there's some things I'm just like,
we all need to do better. Even the younger ones,
yeah.
like younger our age,
Respect.
like we all need to do better.
Yeah.
We need, because I think sometimes it can be frustrating when we feel like we're not being heard.
Yeah.
And sometimes we could come across as very disrespectful in our tone,
rebellious,
also sarcastic, because we know sometimes we can be saying things, but we have an shade, like we can have underlying meanings. Exactly.
Yeah.
We need to do better in terms of respect our
The way
parents,
you-
but our parents also need to do better in actually seeing us as adults and actually
Yeah.
seeing us as people who can make our own decisions
and make our own mistakes, and you can now say, okay, I told you, or whatever. Not like I told you so, but like, okay, this is how you do it. Like, you know, even when you want to give advice, don't impose your advice, or you have to do this.
Yeah.
I don't have to do what I don't want to do, because I have a brain. Like, you know, you've raised me to develop a brain on my own.
They want you to be adults, but they also want you to do every single little thing they say until your dying breath,
which is not possible. But shout out to the Nigerian culture.
Shout out to Nigeria.
Shout out to the people that are raised.
Say more good things, man.
Yeah, the people that raise their kids well.
To be a concluding video, but unfortunately it got deleted. So thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, you laughed, please don't forget to comment, subscribe to this channel, and also to share this with your aunties, with your moms, with your dads, uncles, everyone, because I believe it's something that we can all learn from and just have a good time. Thank you guys so much. This is TeeSoChic Speaks. Speak to you guys on my next episode. Bye bye.